Alright everybody, welcome back. It's day 2, and right now we're just kind of in the grind of melting down stone into iron fragments. And once we have 25, we're definitely thinking I'm going to craft the shield first. So today what we want to do is probably build this anvil. Let's actually put that down so I don't forget. Put that down there for now. That'll allow us to convert iron ingots into nails. And we'll need some nails for this workbench. And once we have the workbench, we can then take our plant fibers and convert them into rope. And then, once we have the rope, we can start building some defenses. So, if we go under other here, we can build these spike traps. Cemetery fence, that might be new. I don't remember seeing that. Cemetery fence. Elevator, okay. Elevator. I think this is new stuff. I don't remember seeing this. But that's going to be quite a ways away. Elevator frame, yeah. But we definitely want to build these spike traps. We'll need the wood logs and the sticks. We're just going to chop down trees over at the apartments. But we're going to bring some ropes with us so we can build some spike traps. I want to see if I can just clear out the town, defend ourselves with the shield, and then we'll be able to get the large water flask pretty soon. Should have it shortly. Grab our stones. So, yeah, it melts down the stone into fragments pretty quickly. It takes a couple of minutes, but it's just the tedious nature of taking them off, putting the new ones on. But we won't have to do this for too much longer. Let's actually get some firewood on here. Also keep in mind, when you do light up the fire, you can also put the fire out by dragging your water onto it. That'll save you from burning the firewood unnecessarily. We actually cook this meat too while we're at it. Alright, we could actually probably almost craft the shield, but I think we need the workbench for the shield, right? Yeah, alright. So we'll have to get the anvil crafted. Let's see. So we'll need 5 iron ingots for that. Which we should be able to get in just a minute. Let's see. So we have... Let's move all these to our inventory. And in just a second, these will be done. We'll throw some iron fragments on there, and then while those are going, we can go and grab some more stone. There's a bunch more stone over there. And then the mine is just on the other side of this rock. It's really close. Once we have some tech and we get the mineral extractors, we can go in there and get some extractors down. But that's going to be a couple days from now. But here, let's... Oh wow, you can... I don't know if you could do that before. So you could just shift, right click, move the fragments over. Okay. Just make as many iron ingots as we can. And we'll offload all the stuff we don't need right now. See how we're doing with water here. That. Drink this. See, and then you can just drag it on, put the fire out. Then our meat is done. Actually, we can probably just eat that right away. And we have a few eggs. We'll save those for now. If you get an infection, I'm pretty sure you can use the eggs to cure it. So we'll try to keep those as long as we can. Right here, we'll pick up our crate. See if we can find some stones that are nearby. Probably still... Yeah, let's just go over here. Throw this down. We also want to keep an eye on our tools because they do degrade over time. So in the bottom right, you'll see them slowly start to degrade as you use them. Okay, but we can move our stuff easily with that. Task completed, make iron ingot. Perfect. Alright, so we got our ingots. Let's take those. Very good. Okay, so let's see where we're at here. So we got our ingots down for that. Let's just grab some planks from over here. We should have enough. Perfect. Now we can put our iron ingot on the anvil, and that'll give us 10 nails back in return. And then we can use those nails on the workbench. Alright, and now we just need some more planks. Yeah, and as far as the tutorial goes, they just want us to build that water basin, which I don't really need to do right now, but maybe I'll do it just to check that off. And they also want us to get some tech pages. The apartment buildings we're going to in a second will have some tech pages, so we can cross that off our list. But like I mentioned in the first episode, all of these green dots, there's a chance to have between 1 and 3 tech pages usually at those. So once we get a little bit more established, we'll start riding around on our ATV and hitting those places up. And before I forget, I am going to put some rope. Let's make as many ropes as we possibly can. I think we need one on here, right? Itemopedia. Go down to the 3 dots, and then that'll give us... Oh no, we want to do... I was supposed to click the maximum amount. Click the rope, and then you click this right arrow. It'll just automatically craft whatever the maximum is. So it's 2 plant fibers for each rope. So we have more than enough ropes. We can basically make 25 traps with that. Okay. How are we doing here? So... Okay, we have exactly 25 iron fragments. Just the amount we need. So we'll get rid of this other stone for now. And then I think we needed planks or something? Let's see. 3 planks. Okay, let's grab those. We already had them made. 2, 3. Okay. And... craft, please. Now if we go to our inventory, it should be there. Let's see. Alright, so we have the shield just here. So now if we right click by default, we'll bring up the shield. So that's a pretty good way to fight enemies with your spear out. You can hit them, block. And last I checked, it blocks 100% of damage. It's actually really, really, really good. This is going to be a good start right now, so I think I'm happy with what we have. I think we're good to head over and do a little bit of looting on our second day. So it's about midday, second day. And like I said, what we're mainly going to do is we're going to go under the build, under construction, and we're going to throw a few of these spike traps down when we first get there. We'll need 4 sticks and a wood log. So we'll get there, we'll chop down a few trees. Main thing that's very important is just saving the game. So that's why I don't auto-save, because if you auto-save and then something bad happens right after, you can kind of mess yourself up. But if you kind of just remember to save as you go right before you leave your base, if something bad happens when you're out looting, you can just reload the game and then try it again. So I'm going to approach very carefully, see if I see anybody. Usually I like to back the ATV in. That way I can make a quick escape if I have to. I don't see anybody. But here. Our base is really close, so I'll just put my ATV right here. And then we can go into our menu and build. Let's put a few of these down. Start off with 2. Let's grab some rope. Throw the rope in. And then we can chop down, get some trees down right here. Okay, so we got a log in each of those. And then we can harvest that log. And you can even harvest the firewood too. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Bam. Let's grab 2 more sticks. And the nice thing about these is you can pick them up and move them. So we can build them in a safe location and then carefully approach. I don't see anybody yet, but you know what we could even do is use it. We can probably use this as a ramp. Throw it down right here. And then we're going to jump to the other side. And if we want to be really fancy, we can put one on the inside too. I don't know if I tried this yet, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. There is a way to get in and out just by going through this building straight ahead. But just in case you get cornered here, yeah, I'll just move it right here. So this will be our way in and out. Just like that. We can just jump over these two. And then the large water flask should be right here. Yeah, right on this table right here. There it is. And then we'll have some coins here. 52 coins. Yeah, this is where all the good loot is. Oh yeah, tons of stuff. And this is the part of the game where you just pick basically everything up. With the exception of a few things like, there's a few items that are kind of garbage at any point in the game that you probably don't want to even bother carrying back and forth. But here, we can just use this as a kind of a ramp. Perfect. Alright, how's our inventory looking? So, we don't have the big backpack yet, but I'll probably get that as soon as possible. But before we can get the big backpack, we do need to get the tech for the butcher's table. Because in order to harvest the croc skin, you will need the butcher's table. So we can do a little bit of looting here while we're here. Like I said, it is... I don't know why there's no, I don't see any, bad guys. It's kind of... Oh, there's one. Alright, so he just threw something at me, so he's definitely going to be chasing me. Let's see if this works. Like I said, with this new update, there is a chance that this just instantly gets destroyed. Not in this case, so... Basically 10 damage out of 100 to this spike trap. Until we have to repair it. But he's dead. We could harvest him. Yeah, we just got 10 gold coins out of that. And I think we got 10 nails too, so that's huge. I guess the developer buffed the loot drops from these guys, because before there was almost no point in fighting the enemies in this game. Yeah, we got some meds here. So the small med pack, I think, gives you back half your health. You know, while we're here, we got tons of rope. I think I might just build a couple of more of these spike traps and just lay them about in this this area. Let's make a few of them. While we're here, we might as well offload some stuff. Yeah, small med kit, 50 health, perfect. What do I need? Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So now we'll do the same thing. We'll just grab this. And if we see another guy, we can take care of him. I feel like there was a lot more last update. Or whatever, we'll put one there for now. That way if we get attacked, we'll have one nearby. And this apartment complex is huge, so we got tons of buildings, and this one, they have like, some of them have 4 floors, so you can get so much loot. And the loot does kind of come back every so often. I forget the amount of days it takes, but... I just wish I had that bigger backpack. I think that's going to be my number one thing. If we loot here for a couple minutes, we'll definitely find a tech page. And I think I might just go in order. That way we know what we've hit and what we haven't hit yet. But the tech pages, you'll be able to go in here and learn new technologies. The first one I want to get, I think, will be... Yeah, this one here, Butcher Table. Oh, yeah. Kitchens usually will give you some kind of food items. And, yeah, stuff like baked potatoes, they will last for 12 hours. Stuff like this, I'm probably just going to eat right away because I'm a little bit low on inventory space. I'll probably pull the ATV up, that way I can offload some stuff a little bit quicker. And we want to keep an eye out for the tech pages. There'll be like a white page, and they'll It seems like with the most recent updates of the game, they're pretty easy to see. Yeah, and like stuff like this I'm not going to pick up, like dry bricks. Those are very easy to get without having to pick them up and lug them back to your base. Okay, empty. We already checked that. Okay, we got that, we got that. What are we doing on here? Alright, see, we're almost maxed out, so let's pull our ATV up right next to these spike traps. I think I might just spend the rest of the day trying to find some tech pages, because tomorrow I'd like to take a ride up to the swamp. That's going to be all the way up here, so it is going to be a bit of a ride. But if we can get a bow and arrow and a butcher's table and bring it up there, we can get some croc skins. That's the only mistake I did make the first time, is you do have to bring the butcher table up there. Because you'll have to, when you pick up an animal to harvest it, you have to like bring it directly to the butcher table. You can't store it. It's a bit of a pain to do that. So we'll essentially have to bring the components to build the butcher table up with us to the swamp. It's a bit of a pain. You know what, I forgot to unload my inventory. I'm stupid. Just take a look up here real quick. I don't see any tech pages, but I'm still going to come back to finish looting. Yeah, we have a whole other floor up there. How many floors is in this place? Yeah, this every building has like... Well, this one's 3 floors, 4 floors. This is 4. Yeah, there's much looting to be done here. Mechanical parts, electrical parts, those are 2 things that, as far as I know, you can't craft, so you always want to pick those up and bring those back with you. And it looks like lead ore does not stack. Okay. So you know what, we'll take this out and put this here, because this takes up 2 weight and this takes up 0.1 weight, so I'd rather hold this. And since we're in a safe place, let's save our game. See how we're doing. We still don't have a lot. Oh yeah, look at all this food we have. Oh god, okay, so let's eat this, because our protein is looking pretty low. Eat that. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, and this is the large flask, so same idea as the regular size one, but as you see, 200 units of water we can carry. So we'll be using that very, very shortly. But yeah, see, I'm barely done looting one building, and I'm already almost maxed out of inventory. So like, the amount of loot you can get in this game is pretty insane. Okay. Tons of... I feel like I didn't see this in the patch notes, but I feel like the loot is way better with this update. I'm gonna leave the potato paste there for now, just because it takes up so much space. And that just helps you with your sun resistance, but Kevlar is also extremely important. You can craft it, but it's going to help us... you can usually find a lot of it early on, and that'll allow you to craft armor, which is going to be very, very, very helpful. Okay. Oil cans, good. Yeah, I'm at the point where now if I find some food, I'm just gonna eat it right away. Take the seeds, might as well. Oh god, alright, so this is the part where, yeah, we don't need stone. Let's drop the 2 bark chips and grab the mechanical, or grab the electrical parts instead. I think that's a good trade. And I just have to remember to keep an eye out for tech. Because that's usually, in my experience, they're usually just sitting on top of tables now. So it's kind of hard to miss them. But sometimes if you're not thinking about it, you might miss it. And like, I can't even carry anymore already. Crazy. Yeah, we're on the top floor though. I think I might have skipped a floor, but let's see. Let's take another look. I just want to make sure I didn't miss a tech page on this floor. No. Alright, I think we're good. See how we're doing. And if you do auto stack, that'll move everything possible into there for you with this arrow. You know, we can probably loot one more building. We emptied out a pretty good amount of space. Yeah, so one building down on the right. Let's do this one. Here we go. Yeah, here's our first tech page right here. So just laying flat. You don't have to use it right away. If you click X, it'll just kind of keep it there for you if you want to think about what you want to do. And you know what, I always save after I find a tech page. And you know what, I think I've actually found one here before in this exact location, so this might be one of the preset ones. Oh my god, there's so much good loot. Okay. Yeah, everything is just... a little jail cell, alright. Finding so much stuff. Yeah, we got another med kit there. Alright, I don't know if I should even loot any further because we are maxed. We got the main tech page that I wanted. There's probably 3 in this entire place if I had to guess. Some of the smaller POIs where it's just like 1 or 2 buildings on the roadside, you're only gonna find a single tech page there, but basically the more buildings, the more likely there is to be extra tech pages, it seems like. Alright, what do we do here? Let's take a ride back. This is pretty good for a day's work. Well, actually, what time is it? Let me see. Yeah, it's only 4:48. We can probably even just, like, run back, offload some stuff, and then, come back. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Another advantage of building your base right here is that you can just ride back, offload some stuff, and then come back with the ATV. Yeah, look at all this good stuff. All in the span of a couple of minutes. How we doing over here? Yeah, we didn't even have to use our shield, so... Alright, you know what? Let's offload. Move everything we can. Just throw these down for now. Okay. Let me just double check my tech here. So, fridge, no. Loom. Stove. Okay, yeah, so probably do butcher table. Extractor will be one of the first ones because we'll want to get that mineral extractor going. But we'll need biofuel in order to run it. Grinder, let's see. Brick forge is going to be huge because the brick forge allows us to melt down and with 10 slots rather than 2 for the stone forge, so that's going to increase your efficiency by quite a lot. Power, we're not going to do for a little while. Circular saw bench is going to allow us to get planks. You really don't want to start building a big base until you have this circular saw bench, because you'll be able to get so many more planks with that much faster. Advanced workbench will need to craft the better arrows. So the stone arrows are going to break. They have a 50% chance of breaking. But if we have the advanced workbench, we can craft these bone arrows. So once we have those don't break. You can lose them, but they can't break. Metal stove, loom. The loom will need to craft some armor and stuff like that. So those are the main ones we'll need soon. Yeah, our energy is looking pretty good just because we're eating so much food. So we're about a little less than half energy, so we can definitely get a bunch more looting done. And then tomorrow, I'll probably get started with... Probably head straight up there and grab the big backpack, because that's going to increase your carry weight. It'll go from 50 to 75. And it's going to make this bag like twice the size. So we'll be able to loot so much better. I just realized this is a police station. Okay. I don't know if I even finished looting this. We definitely finished the first one. Oh. Come on. Yeah, keep the shield up because they toss projectiles at you. Yes, he did no damage with that. And he just gets stuck on it. Loot everything here. Yeah, see, this is the kind of stuff I'm probably not going to pick up just because of the weight of it and how much space it takes up. Even plant fibers. Oop. I guess you can't move all when you're picking stuff up. Okay. Where are we at? Will I take damage if I jump from this? No, we're good. Sweet. So let's auto sort that. Perfect. Liver. We definitely want the liver. If you eat a bunch of them after you cook it, it'll give you a permanent stat increase. Oh, and these cooked ribs are amazing too. More cooked meat. Perfect. That's pretty good for the second day. Where's my ATV? Over here. Yeah, we got all this stuff. Tons of first aid. Doing pretty good. Haven't taken any damage yet. And yeah, these two containers are already full. We got too much stuff. See if there's anything we can consolidate real quick. Yeah, we can throw like this bone here. That there, that there. Cool. Let's go do it for the second day. And then tomorrow we'll take the ride up along this pathway. It's going to be a bit of a ride up to the swamp, but we'll have to make the bow and arrow and the butcher table before we get there. So we'll do all that tomorrow, and we'll see if we can't get the big backpack, because the big backpack is going to be essential. So we'll need 4 croc skin, 2 rope, and then what do we need for the butcher table? Only 10 iron ingots, so we can probably start that now. We already got some stuff on deck here. So we'll bring all that with us. We'll bring the recipe ingredients for the butcher table with us in the ATV. Bring a bow and arrow, some arrows, and then we'll hunt some crocodiles tomorrow.